Vibha, Nokia works closely with governments across the world on telecom policy. From your experience, what are some of the global best practices do you think India can adopt in designing a regulatory framework that balances innovation, security, and investment? Security is at the center stage.
Okay, thanks, Vishesh. I think you said that security is at the center of everything. But before we go there, I would want to kind of say that as Nokia, we kind of played our part in building the networks out. We were a very critical stakeholder in 5G rollouts, but our journey has gone from 4G to 5G. If India has to achieve the basic part goal, it has to ride on the connecting anywhere. It also has to be multiple form of connectivities, which has to be innovation in that goal. While we go there are a couple of things which needs to fall in place, which is aligned to how globally some of the developed nations have moved. The first pillar before I go to security is how the innovations have worked. And for a country to stay innovative and contribute to the development of technology, the whole ecosystem of trained people has to happen. I will talk about thousands of people in their organization working with technology. I think it's a joint effort. We will get a technology, but when we deploy it, there are so many additional things which comes in there. But who are developing these things? How do you take the innovation up by providing the right skilling at all levels? We've been partnering with government as well as India to take that step forward. Once you kind of created the whole trained workforce, get on the innovation mindset. Something which some of the developed nations have done beautifully is how governments have partnered with the industry. And these are those typical PPP models where industry has played a very proactive and very collaborative role along with government. This model is beyond the boundaries of whether that technology companies sitting in India or headquarters somewhere else. You need to bring the best technology minds together to create technology. Now, 60 is a good example. There's a lot of work happening globally, whether it's XRX or Next Gen Alliance, UST. These are the two leading countries or economies which are working on this. We have initiated Bharat 60 Alliance, and we are a very active participant there. But we can do so much more. As soon as we open it up to a typical PPP model, bring the global companies on board, contribute more actively, it's a different volume. This also aligns with the 10% aided contribution provision which has been laid on the government. So this is one thing which I want to leave there. How do we work with a better PPP model to work on innovation as well? Coming on security now. See, as some of my panelists did mention, security is going to be critical as the networks are growing, complexities are growing, multiple kind of people are accessing. Security is not at one level. There's a user level, there's a device level, there's a network level. We create technology which sits in the middle of a lot of other factors which goes on. Now, how do you make the whole network and maybe the access safe? There are a lot of international harmonized methods to doing that. Now, I would like to mention two of them. You guys have done phenomenal work by GSMA in creating a framework which is called ESAS, right? This is the framework basically talks about how do you create technology and how do you deploy it. It does not do a little bit of micromanagement on you want to test a product and deploy it. The test is at a point of time. Tomorrow that test might be irrelevant because semantics change. The technology is evolving fast. Can we look at the right way to develop technology? Looking at globally harmonized processes. And what we develop here or what we test here is the same thing what he was using or she is using. So we need to work on a little bit of a harmonized way, test, certify, which is mutually acceptable. We do not want to be in a scenario where every country is doing something on its own. The second one is common criteria, which takes care of products across IT and telecom. We've been talking about tech to telco, right? So the boundaries are going to be the same products goes across both segments. These are two very known, standard, established ways to do the security, at least at the technology. Can we look at adopting those rather than reinventing things and contributing from it?